Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing y'all my NBA Jam session on January 24th. 2023, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop your like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like. If you're looking for my best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, and best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, man, check us out over at pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab. And if you're looking for my $15 NBA Jam session play, my best bet in the NBA every night, man, you could click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my handicapper page, man, and my feature play every day is usually my $15 NBA Jam session play, man. We have hit 4 in a row on that play, man, including an easy winner last night with the Orlando Magic, man. They ended up winning the game outright. We're getting 8 points. We loved that spot last night for them, man. And we look to keep the momentum rolling forward into tonight as we go for 5 in a row, man. And I love tonight's play as well. So scoop that up over at Pick Dawgz Premium. Don't be afraid of hopping on a long-term package as well, man, as I'm starting to heat back up in this NBA. So yeah, man, follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I typically update y'all on late injury news, and if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man. We got a 7-game card tonight. We want to smash it per usual, man. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and hop right into tonight's NBA action. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got your Chicago Bulls out on the road facing the Indiana Pacers. Chicago road favorites in this one, laying 1, total 236. It's a tough one for me, man, to start out our day. It's going to be a lean, and that lean will probably be to the Pacers plus the point. It's more a fade of Chicago than a play on Indiana, but then again, like I said, I'm probably not going to play this game. Indiana has been awful here recently, man. They've lost 5 straight. They've been beaten pretty handily in 4 of those. And, the spot for them is not that great as they just played 4 of their last 5 out on the road. They are at home in this one. And this line suggests something. I might not know something, man. So I'm going to lean on the Pacers here in this one. I think they can go in here on their home floor and get it done. I really hate the spot for the Chicago Bulls team, hence why I'm fading them. Again, this is more a fade of Chicago than a play on Indiana. Chicago coming off that Paris trip. They played last night against the Atlanta Hawks. They did get the win. The game was fairly competitive like the Bulls-Hawks games always are. Bulls pulled out there late. And, yeah, now they're on a back-to-back on the road facing the Pacers, man, who desperately needs a win. It just doesn't seem like a great spot to take the Bulls here in this one. The Bulls are the better team, but I feel like we've seen these spots all season where the better team does lose on the road in these type spots all the time. So I'm going to fade the Bulls here. I faded them yesterday, paid the price. I had the Hawks, but I think tonight's another good night to fade them again. I just don't like the spot for the Bulls, man. I think this could be a night where they run out of gas. Pacers need a win, man. Halliburton will be back soon, not for this game, but he will be back soon as he started back to practice. And I think that's the Pacers here will start to uptick again here soon. They're just now getting used to playing without him, man. So I can see them pulling this one out on their home floor. So yeah, in our first game of the night, man, I do lean Pacers. It's a tough one, though, man. It's a tough one. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got arguably the best team in basketball out on the road facing the Miami Heat. Miami home favorites in this one, laying 3, total 217.5. And I know y'all know where we're going in this one. Of course, I'm fading the Miami Heat in this situation, and I'm taking arguably the best team in basketball plus the points. And I'm taking them on the money line as well, man. I got to fade this Miami Heat team. Miami 7-15-2 against the spread on their home floor. Y'all know we've been fading them just about every chance we get on their home floor. I will say this also. They have been playing better basketball here recently on their home floor, but if you're going to give me the best team in basketball as a road dog against arguably the worst cover team in the NBA on their home floor, I got to take the situation. Boston also working with revenge as Miami did win the last game this season, 121-16 in overtime in Boston. The season series right now, though, is 2-1 Boston as Boston won the first two, 111-104 and 134-121. I know Boston's on a back-to-back after losing last night to Orlando. We had Orlando in that one as that was our best bet from last night. We've now hit 4 in a row on that best bet, but yeah, we just thought it was a great situation to take Orlando. Orlando has played the Celtics team tough all season. They're now won the season series 3-1 against the Celtics. Who would have thought that coming in? But yeah, we just thought that the The Magic were going to play them tough like they have all season, and the Celtics were going to be looking forward to this game as it was the front end of a back-to-back, and this one's going to be on TNT, so national televised game tonight. I kind of hinted at that yesterday. I definitely think the Celtics come in here ready to play, and they go into Miami and get themselves a road win. I would not be surprised at all if they blew these guys out. Miami just does not show up on their home floor for some odd reason, and I'm taking the Celtics plus the points and on the money line here in this matchup tonight. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the New York Knicks. Cleveland road favorites in this one, laying 3, total 220. And I am taking the Cavs in this one. I'll lay the points with them. I think they're playing the better basketball. They're the better team. And I think they go ahead and get themselves a road win. Also working with some revenge as they did lose the last one to this team, 92-81, on the 4th of December, man. The Knicks, and now when they were like on a 5-game home losing streaks, I think the Knicks just needed that game a little more. They're kind of the same situation as the Knicks have lost 4 straight coming into this one, but I'm going to take the Cavs. I'll lay the points in this one. The New York Knicks, man, they just don't play their best basketball on their home floor. They typically play their best basketball out on the road. And they just lost their last 2 on the road pretty handedly as well, man. They lost to Toronto 125-116, lost to Atlanta 139-124. But on their home floor, the 2 games prior to that, they lost to Washington 116-105. And they lost to Toronto 123-121, 4-game losing streak for this Knicks team. And I've told y'all all season, man, this Knicks team is one of the streakiest teams in the NBA. There's 2 really streaky teams that come to my mind in the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder and the New York Knicks. Those are 2 teams, man, that when they get hot, they're hot and you just roll them till they cool off. But it also goes the same the other way. When they get cold, they get cold. And you just continue fading them until they heat back up. I'm fading the Knicks until they heat back up, especially on their home floor. I just don't like the spot for them. Cleveland, like I said, working with revenge as well. Cleveland's just the better team. We're only laying a bucket and 3 points. Cleveland is the side for me here in this one tonight. Oh, the Cavs are also getting Donovan Mitchell back tonight as well, so it could be a huge game for him in the Garden. Y'all know he didn't have a huge game in his last one in the Garden like we probably thought he would. I was looking at that earlier. He only had 23 on 8 of 22 shooting. I think tonight he goes crazy in Madison Square Garden. So, yeah, the Cavs is the only side for me here in this one. The Knicks, they're reeling, and I think they continue to stay cold and lose their 5th straight. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Denver Chicken Nuggets out on the road facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Denver road favorites in this one, only laying 1, total 233. For me in this one, man, this is a weird game, man. It's a hard handicap for me. The Pelicans have been so awful here recently, man. They've been beaten handedly by pretty much everybody, even on their home floor. They just played 4 of their last 5 out on the road. They do return home in this one, but their last home game, they got hammered by the Heat, 124-98. So it's a tough one. They did beat this Nuggets team earlier in the season, 121-106. They did have Zion in that one, though. No Zion tonight. The Nuggets also pretty banged up in this one, as it looks like Jokic day-to-day, Michael Porter Jr. day-to-day, Bones Highland day-to-day. It's a tough one, man, because as I'm looking at this, I feel like the Nuggets have been at home for like 3 years. Like, they have not been on the road. Let me look. The Nuggets have only played 1 road game all year, man. All 2023. This is going to be their 2nd road game. Their last one was on the 2nd of January against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So no wonder why I keep telling y'all and we're not fading the Denver Nuggets on their home floor, because goddamn, they've been nowhere but their home floor. So that's why they've been on this streak that they're on, 33-14, man. This is a weird game for me, y'all. I'm going to grab the points with the Pelicans, though. It's just a weird game, man. I think the books know a little something I don't. I'm probably not betting this game, but I'm going to take the Pelicans plus the 1. I feel like everybody's just going to look at this game and say Nuggets only laying 1 against the awful Pelicans and lay the point with Denver. So I'm going to go just contrarian and grab the point with the Pelicans. The line, I think a lot of people fail to realize the line is the line for a reason. And sometimes, man, you don't know more than the books. Sometimes you just got to tell yourself that you don't know more than the books, and I feel like the books might know a little something more than me here in this one. And I might have to agree with them in this one. I might have to take the Pelicans plus the 1, hold my nose, and see what happens. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Washington Wizards out on the road facing my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks. Mavs home favorites in this one, laying 7, total 225.5. Hey, man, it's a tough one because y'all know where I want to go, and I am going to go there. I'm going to take the Mavs, and I'm going to lay the 7, but I get why we shouldn't, and I'm going to go through that. The Mavs, the worst cover team in all of the NBA. The Mavs lost 4 of their last 5. The Wizards won 3 of their last 5. The Wizards won their last 2. Just beat the Orlando Magic 138-118. Beat the Knicks on the road 116-105. Beat this Mavericks team earlier this season 113-105. And I feel like the Wizards have just smacked this Mavericks team around the last few times they've seen them. It's just what we've seen. But all that said, man, I'm still taking the Mavs in this one. I know some of y'all are going to call it a homer pick. Some of y'all are going to say the Mavs belong on the do not bet list. And I can't argue with you and say that that's not true. But the Mavs, man, this is my team, man. And I've seen these spots where they play bad basketball, then all of a sudden they come out and beat an inferior team by 20+. And I think that's just what's in order tonight, man. I think we see them bounce back on their home floor in a perfect get-right opportunity, and they just kind of put it to this Washington Wizards team on their home floor tonight. I think we see a huge game from Luka Doncic in this one. I think we actually see the other guys hit shots like Finney-Smith and Bullock, and I think Dinwiddie has a nice game, and I'm going to lay the points with the Mavericks in this one, man. I get it. Trust me, I get it. If you don't like this play, trust me, I get it. The Mavs have been playing terrible, and they're the worst cover team in the NBA. Trust me, I understand, but I think they show up tonight, man. I think we're looking at a blowout win here in this one. I think this is a perfect get-right opportunity, so not going to overcomplicate this one, man. I'm taking the Mavs. I'm going to lay the points here in this one tonight. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Charlotte Hornets out on the road facing the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix home favorites in this one, laying 7, total 231.5. 9 times out of 10, I'm not betting this game. It's an ugly game, y'all. If I'm going to be honest, I can't look in Charlotte's direction as they're on a back-to-back. They just got beat last night by the Utah Jazz. It's going to be their 4th straight road game. And like I said, a road back-to-back is just not a spot where I want to be, even looking in the Hornets' direction. And on the other side, man, the Phoenix Suns. Do I want to lay 7 with this Suns roster right now? I do not, even though Chris Paul couldn't be back. And they've been playing better basketball on their home floor. They've won 3 straight, but laying 7 with this team is a whole different ball game. I will lean in that direction for my degenerates, man. Again, I'm probably not betting this game at all. Maybe y'all could look at taking the Suns and some money line parlays if that's your thing, but for me, man, I can't lay 7 with this Suns team, even on their home floor where they've played their best basketball over the past few seasons. I still can't do it in this one, and no way in hell can I look in Charlotte's direction in a road back-to-back in their 4th straight road game. And they could be without LaMelo Ball in this one, so no, I can't take the Hornets in this one. So small lean for my degenerates on the Suns, laying the 7, and maybe throw some Suns money line and some money line parlays or something like that. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Los Angeles Clippers laying 4 on the Lakers, total 232. Y'all know both of these two teams play in LA, so same building, so, you know, all those other stats really don't matter. But it's a tough one, man, because the Clippers always smack the Lakers. They just do. The Clippers got that little brother syndrome where it's like, I should be the star, you're the star, I'm not. I'm going to beat you up every opportunity I get. The Clippers got that. And we've seen them smack this Lakers team twice this season, 114-101 and 103-97. And I feel like the last, 10 matchups, the Clippers have smacked the Lakers as well. They really got that little brother syndrome bad, man. And it makes this one tough because I do want to take the Lakers, man, and I do lean Lakers here in this one. I like what I've seen from the Lakers here recently, man, especially winning 3 of their last 5. That win over Portland on the road was a really good one. They came back and got that win, man, and they had some fight in that one, man. I've seen some good things from this Lakers team, man. They beat Memphis. That was a good game, man. I watched that one in the entirety. The Clippers, we look at them, man, it's tough. They did beat my Mavericks on the road in their last game, but they always smack my Mavs. Kind of like they always smack this Lakers team. It makes this one tough, man. I am just going to lean Lakers in this one. I'm probably not going to bet it because I'm split, man. The Clippers always smack the Lakers, but for some reason, I think the Lakers show up to play tonight, man. I've liked what I've seen from them here recently, so I'm leaning Lakers plus the 4 in this one, man. I want to see who y'all like in the comments, bruh. And, yeah, so to close out our night, I lean Lakers, but one more time before we get out of here. The Clippers always smack the Lakers. It's just what happens, man. Go look at the stats if you can. But I'm going to lean on LeBron James, the GOAT, here in this one tonight to finally beat the Clippers, man. Come on, LeBron. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on January 24th, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new, and drop who y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like. If you're looking for my best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, and best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, man, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab. And if you're looking for my $15 NBA Jam Session play, my best bet in the NBA every night, man, you can click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my handicapper page, man. And my feature play every day is usually my $15 NBA Jam Session play, man. We've hit 4 in a row on that, man. We're going for 5 tonight. Easy winner last night with the Orlando Magic as they ended up winning the game outright. We were getting 8 points, and that one was a perfect spot to take them. I love tonight's play as well, man. So scoop that up over at Pickdawgz Premium, man. We go for 5 in a row. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I update y'all on late injury news. And if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man. Nice size card in the NBA tonight. Want to smash it per usual, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to y'all on Twitter. Talk to y'all in the comments, man. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.